this is Jenny Johnston, founder of Quantum EFT, and I'd just like to introduce Freya, who is Freya Davies from Auckland in New Zealand, and she is one of our more recent certified Quantum EFT practitioners. And Freya, I'd love you to introduce yourself, a little bit about you and your EFT and Quantum EFT journey.
Thanks, Jenny. Hi, I'm Freya Davies, founder of Balance EFT. And thank you, Jenny, for providing this space and for all your support and guidance and training and inspiration. So I was born in New Zealand. My healing journey began when I was 21 years old. I had a near fatal car accident and my whole face was smashed apart, wired back together. And just prior to that, a friend had given me Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. And I did that. I became aware of my thoughts, changed them, and worked with daily affirmations. And then, so that was quite a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Then I discovered EFT about 15 years ago and just loved it because I was just following along with the tapping solution and things like that, and really recognizing what a great tool it was. And then in 2023, I made a really big decision and left a 26-year marriage so that I could become my authentic self and start a whole new life. And at that time, I decided to certify in clinical EFT,
Mm-hmm.
which is something I've been sort of feeling drawn to for a while. And then through that, met you, Jenny,
Mm-hmm.
and Quantum EFT. And that was an instant click because I'd already had past life experiences, and I could just see how much deeper you could go with that. It just made so much sense.
Mm.
So that's why I decided to certify with Quantum. And then in the last year or so, I've also done extra training with trauma because I feel like I've having experienced what it's like when you're working with a practitioner to heal like my character and many other
Mm.
things,
Mm.
to really have that understanding of being able to hold the space for big T trauma and so on. And then I've also certified with Heartshine EFT, which is specializing in healing from toxic relationships, reparenting your inner child, and revisioning your past, your present, and your future. So
Mm.
it's just a beautiful blend for quantum EFT because that inner child work is pretty much quantum as well. We're going back in
Mm.
time and space and totally changing it. So yeah, I just absolutely love seeing what people can achieve,
Mm.
release and then connect with.
So, Freya, can you give us an example of a client session that you've had with Quantum EFT?
Sure. I was working with a woman in the States and she'd been, it really stood out for me. She wanted to move forward with a project and there were just 3 emails she needed to write and she just could not move forward. It had been like 6 months. And so we started exploring that and she was taken back to a life where she recognized one of the people that she needed to write to. And they were Native Americans. She was clearly in this, and this man was her uncle. She was a very young child. She'd lost her mother, who was his sister. And in this session, she was able to approach him in a different way, asking for his support and his help. He'd been leaving her to grieve with her father, but she really craved that side of the family. And so that was the session. And then about a month later, she wrote to me to say that she'd written and been in correspondence with him. And what had really stood out for her was the gratitude that he felt. And there was this other connection through that. And then since then, all sorts of doors have opened, other possibilities via this guy. So this other connection that was formed
Mm.
back there. certainly rippled through to this
Yeah,
lifetime.
isn't it amazing how relationships in this life get changed and shifted when you change and shift something in a past life with that same soul? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
No, definitely.
Yeah, great work. Thanks for letting us know about that, Freya. Yeah. Well, it's a wonderful addition to have you as part of the Certified Quantum EFT Practitioner team, and people can connect with you through your website, and obviously that's all the details of that are on the practitioner page. So welcome to our wonderful certified clinical EFT practitioner group, and thanks for the work that you do in the past, the present, and the future.
Thank you very much.